Matt Lenihan, Boxing Social in association with William Hill, Empire Fight, so delighted to be joined by Steven Cairns. Steven, last time we caught up, Newcastle, you put on a great performance, you got the victory. What have you been doing? You've been sort of having a bit of a break, taking that pressure out, or have you been still in the gym?
Yeah, so we went out to Dubai to celebrate. We had a good time over there. It's my first time going on holiday in about 2 years because I've just been in the gym grinding.
How'd you find Dubai?
Unbelievable. I want to fight out there sometime as well. It'd be fucking wicked.
The way the fights are going now, though, when you look at everywhere, everyone fights everywhere. I was in Paris the week for a boxer show. They've got one in Poland, and obviously there's a lot of fights in the Middle East and Dubai. Is that somewhere like bucket list?
100% there, Las Vegas, New York. I want it all, man.
What's next for you? We spoke after your last fight. Obviously, you were in a good mood, but have you got a plan in place of when you're going to be out next?
We're hoping for May. I want to get on that Katie Taylor card. Been putting out posts. Gotta get me on it. Gonna have hundreds of court supporters up there to support. That's a dream to get on that card.
Do you know what? As soon as that fight got made, Thomas Carter, Gary Cully, everybody, as soon as it got made, tweeting, "Oh, I can't wait to be on that card. I need to be on that card." They were going for it big time. Yeah. How realistic is it? Is Dave talking to the right people to try and get you on there?
Yeah, we're trying to work for it. I'm preparing for that time because I want to be out in March, whatever show it is. But hopefully Dave can work some magic and get me on it.
Talk to me about Katie Taylor. She's obviously an icon in your country. Everyone I speak to, fighter, combat athlete, when they speak about Katie Taylor, she's like got godlike status for what she's done, not just for women's boxing but boxing. How do you regard her in your eyes?
Unbelievable. I remember watching the 2012 Olympics at home, small young fella, summer holidays, watching it. Oh, Katie Taylor's fighting, run to the TV to go watch it. And the way she did it was just unbelievable. It's like she was unbeatable. Do you know what I mean? And still to this day, it's like she's unbeatable, and what she's doing for Irish boxing is amazing. And now hopefully she can bring a couple of more shows back to Ireland.
Tough fight, but you know what? You got to respect her because Serrano's a great fighter. But if you're not going to fight her and you go and pick the next best thing in Chantel Cameron, we need that more in the male side of it, don't we?
100%. Like she could easily get an easy fight, no problem. She could go fight someone that we've never heard of and it would still sell out, no problem. But she said, "Okay, I want to be great." Yeah. So she's daring to be even greater again. It's unbelievable. Fair play to her.
Do you take motivation off athletes like that? Obviously, you've got to be self-motivated because boxing's no love-lost sport. You know, one loss and it feels like you're rebuilding. But do you look at all these other athletes, the ones in the limelight, and try, sort of look at how they've got there and use that for yourself?
100%. I look up to all fighters, especially in Ireland. I like to look up. I know he's not boxing, but Conor McGregor, what he's done. A massive fan because what he's done, he put Ireland on the map, and he basically put out the blueprint for Irish fighters. Now everybody wants to see the Irish fighters, and we're coming.
What's so special about the Irish fans? I've seen the nights in Belfast with Michael Conlon, and I've seen it when you go to like Manchester Arena and you just see, the flags everywhere. It's like where one goes, we all go. When one goes to war, we all go to war. How good is it to have that mentality in a country that has that type of mentality?
It's unbelievable. Like Irish, you could say Ireland are born fighters. Like we love to fight, whether it's in the pub, whether it's in the ring. We like to fight, do you know what I mean? So it's unbelievable, and the support the Irish, they get behind their own, always.
In terms of the levels that you're going to be moving up in now, because obviously Dave will guide your career properly, but is it a bit of sort of give and take? You'll be wanting to go, oh yeah, of course, I'll take that fight. Do you sometimes, are you at loggerheads with what you want to do and sometimes maybe what management want you to do, or is it a case of you just trust him and let him guide you?
I trust Dave. He's got all the experience in the world. Yeah. I'm new to this game, I'm a baby to this game, but this year I'm going to put myself down as one of the best prospects coming out of Ireland and England, and hopefully by the end of this year we can maybe secure like a WBC Youth World title.
Dave Coldwell. Why Dave Coldwell to guide your career? He's worked with so many fighters. He looks like Tony Bellew, obviously Jordan Gill there now. He's worked with a lot of fighters. Why was it him?
I suppose I looked at like Tony Bellew, kind of similar style to myself. Could hit really hard, but then Dave brought in the boxing side of things, and that's when you seen Bellew's career go straight up to the top. and I kind of seen that blueprint that he put out for Tony Bellew, and we're working on that for ourselves now.
What's the dream? And I don't mean world titles. Is it to one day headline in Ireland? That must be it for you.
Yeah, I'd like Crow Park down in Cork City.
You might get that. Maybe not headlining just yet, but if Katie, touch wood, I don't know what's going to happen in the Cameron fight, but if she gets past Chantel Cameron, she might get Croke Park, back end. You might be able to get on that card as well.
That's the one. And if there's probably better hope getting on that card, because there'll be 60,000 people there. Can you imagine that atmosphere? No, coming into that?
I know what it's like when there's about 9,000 and it sounds like about 100.
Isn't it? Oh my God, it'll be unbelievable. But this is what I train for. This is why I grind every day. I'm away from my family. I'm over here in the UK on my own, because these are the type of nights that I want, and I do believe I will get there.
How hard is that sacrifice? Family at home, but you've got to obviously do that to get to where you want to go. But how difficult is it, that sacrifice? You must miss family from back home.
It's difficult. I'm not going to lie. It's quite difficult. I go home on the weekends when I can, when the flights aren't too crazy priced. But yeah, it's a lot of sacrifice. But I do have, I wouldn't come over here and take myself away from my family if I didn't think I could be a world champion. And that's why I'm over here and I'm grinding. I'm putting everything into it. I'm not leaving no stone unturned, and I will become world champion.
Right, have you got a message to the fans, people who are behind you, but also the people who aren't yet on the bandwagon? Have you got a message to them and why they should come watch you this year?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody who follows my career so far. And if you're not following me, you can follow me on Steven.Cairns18 on Instagram and the Irish Takeover on TikTok.
Get on board now while he's still prospect, and we'll see some big nights in Ireland and obviously all over as well. Look, Steven, appreciate your time as always, and we'll catch up on the next fight night.
100%. Thanks very much.